Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
How Miracles Aboagye was tracked and arrested by EOCO. Hey, the Economic and Organized Crime Office is called EOCO. The boss there is Raymond Archer, the blue suit wearing dude, dangerous guy. Investigation in Ghana has never been at this level until this guy got into the melee. He works under the office of the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini, the Stanford lawyer, the cigar-chomping Zwarungu dog eater. My brother, my sister, this is the boss of EOCO. Since he became the boss, he has ruffled a lot of feathers. This is a guy who has a small cycle of friends. For that matter, he stays away from the public eye. He just loves to do his work. A journalist. He became the youngest journalist to be awarded the best journalist in the whole of the South region. My brother, my sister, when he was actively engaged in the business of journalism. He had a huge factory that was grazed down. My brother, my sister, and we'll do a story on that tomorrow, hopefully. He lost millions. Now his party is in power, and he has jumped on the bandwagon to fight against corruption. And he has always said, listen, it doesn't matter which party you belong to, as long as the corruption whip is supposed to be cracked, it will be cracked on you heavy. This is Raymond Archer, Capo di Tutti Capi. This is Capo Ray. Now, watch this. Miracles Aboagye is an interesting personality. How many of us know this guy? He's the chief communicator for his party. My brother, my sister, they were in power for 8 solid years. They gave Ghana nothing but arrogance and corruption. Miracles Aboagye, my brother, my sister, was most vociferous when they were in power. He's quite brilliant. I listen to him sometimes, and I'm impressed with some of, the things he says. But his party was embroiled in a lot of corruption. Thank God, they were relegated to the back bench. Yes, the back burner. After 8 years of corruption, 8 years of arrogance, now they miss being in power. This is Miracles Aboagye. Now, Miracles Aboagye worked for the government of Ghana and his party at the same time. He was a part of a certain ministerial, whatever, a certain long, useless name. He was in there. You know what they want to steal from you? They bring a ministry that the ordinary man cannot pronounce. A long name that is longer than the word that my very good friend Sticker pronounces in parliament every now and then. My brother, my sister, this is Miracles Aboagye. To those who don't know him, let me run a brief dossier so you get to know exactly who this brother is. Come here. Watch this. Run the dossier. Hey, Miracles Aboagye Dennis was born on February 27, 1985. He's a young guy. He is a Ghanaian politician, chartered marketer, and prominent member of the NPP. Hailing from Latte, Equiapim, he previously served as municipal chief executive for Equiapim North and as a presidential staffer and executive secretary of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization. That's the nonsense I'm talking about. The nonsense of a long, winding, serpentine name that gives people the chance to steal from the people. Can I mention that name again? Executive Secretary for the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization. He most recently acted as the Director of Communications for Dr. Mahmoud Baomia's 2024 presidential elections. Aboagye attended Swedro International School, Swiss. And then he holds qualifications as a chartered marketer from the Chartered Institute of Marketing. Transitioning from local governance to national prominence, he is recognized as a sharp political activist and key media communicator for the NPP, having recently declared his intention to contest for the, the national chairman of the party. But look at what is happening. EOCO picked him up. Why did EOCO pick him up? How did EOCO pick him up? We have all the details. Now, Dennis Miracles Aboagye was arrested by the EOCO at the Accra International Airport. Reasons? You want to know? Oh my God. He was arrested over an ongoing investigation into financial and procurement irregularities. Listen. It relates to his former role as Executive Secretary of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization. Now, suspected misappropriation, misapplication, and theft of about 55 million Ghana cedis in public funds. That is close to what Edu Boahene has also been alleged to steal, 49.1 million Ghana cedis. My brother, my sister, flip. This is Dennis Miracles Aboagye. Now, the investigation stems from a forensic audit spanning August 1, 2022. Listen, to February 2, 2025. Now, investigated for conspiracy to steal, causing financial loss to the state, and money laundering. Now, his co-accused is Gerald Appiah, who we are told has started bringing back some of the stolen money. It's a poison tree. This is the poison tree phenomenon. If it's a tree that is poisoned, it doesn't matter which part and how big the part is of the tree that you have consumed, you will die. My brother, my sister, Gerald Appiah, we are told, has said that, all he has taken, he has returned. How much is it? Is it 5 million that he took out of the 55? What really is it? My brother, my sister, forensics are working in Ghana. Hey, he was apprehended at by the immigration officials of Ghana, executing a stop order upon landing back in Ghana, taken by EOCO officials to assist in a search of his private residence. This is Miracles Dennis Aboagye, the Swedro boy, who became a chartered marketer and one of the politicians with a sharp tongue, not sharp teeth, sharp tongue. EOCO stated he will be granted bail in accordance with constitutional requirements according to the BBC. And then also, party leadership and supporters massed up at the EOCO headquarters. They clashed with the police, and then they were demanding legal access. My brother, my sister, the NPP says that, the police people are not treating us well. They are beating us. They are spraying pepper spray into our eyes. Dash it away. My brother, my sister, this is Dennis Miracles Aboagye. Earlier today, right there in front of the EOCO office, a lot of fans of this guy called Miracles Aboagye came up there, shouting, some throwing insults, some holding placards. It degenerated into something not too comfortably decent, and the police had to be called to restore order in one way or the other. People rode motorbikes. My brother, my sister, all over the place. The place became so noisy. My brother, my sister, this was what they did. Yes, look at them. Yes. And we all know this guy here called Coca. That's him standing there, talking with the police And also some members of the party, you know, dancing, wearing red around their heads. And this woman here claimed that she was sprayed with pepper spray. And there she is. It looks like she was high on something. Only God knows what it is. Maybe she was just too enthusiastic about the whole thing. And if you listen to her, she's saying that free my father, free my father, free my father, open my father. This was what she was there saying. Later she said she was pepper sprayed. Oh my God, have mercy. Dash it away. Now, they say we will not be silenced. Free speech under siege. That's what they claim. The NPP. Hey, now, members of the NPP spoke. Mustafa Salam, aka SM, spoke. Remember, he was the guy who said that they will actually get their fans and supporters to make Ghana ungovernable if the arrests continue. My brother, my sister, he didn't specify which kind of arrest. All arrests in general against the NPP. They will gather all their supporters and make Ghana ungovernable. Surprisingly, he was not picked up. I got in contact with the national security to find out why he was not picked up. And it looked like they had their own reasons. My brother, my sister, and we trust them to do the right thing. So we left it there. SM, aka Mustafa Salam, or Salam Mustafa, spoke. What did he say? Watch this.
You go into the offices right now, and you ask them anything, they'll tell you order from above. The whole place, this whole EOCO building standing there. And they'll tell you that Raymond is not there. Yes. So Raymond goes to sleep, and when he feels like coming to work, before he comes to work, when somebody's freedom and liberty is at stake, and he's wherever doing what he wants, is that the kind of democracy we are building in this country? Is that the kind of democracy? So here, Raymond, if the NDC loses election today, when he's going home, he's going to take the whole EOCO and take it to his house? Really? Then he should take the EOCO and take it to his house the day NDC loses an election. Because this nonsense has just gone beyond comprehension. It's become too much. I'm sure all of you have seen it.
But this is
These people are fighting for their stomach. They have gone hungry after they have come out of power. You can see hunger written all over him. They don't think about Ghana. Listen to the nonsense he said. If Raymond is going, he should carry EOCO with him. Look at that mentality. They are those who say, Abanejuma, Onswa, Ocho. Government work, you don't carry it on your head. You drag it on the floor. After all, it's not your personal property. For that matter, corruption continues day in and day out. I will be glad if Raymond can carry EOCO home after 6 million years when the NDC loses elections. By what time Baumia would have died, Salam would have died, I will still be alive to see what would happen 6 million years from now. Because we don't take things personal when it comes to the state. That is why we are all languishing in absolute despondency. I look it out and I'm shocked that these are the communicators of their party. The same guy who said that they will make Ghana ungovernable because they have their children in Britain. They have bought houses in Switzerland. My brother, my sister, for that matter, they would make Ghana a hellish place so that they would move and we will be the sacrifice. Listen to what he said. Raymond is sleeping. And what time he wishes to come to work, then he comes. You think Raymond would have had all these success stories being told if he was sleeping the way you think he is? Look at the number of prosecutions that have come. The president himself could not hold back. When at the State of the Nation address, he had to mention how much millions Raymond and his EOCO have been able to claw back into the coffers of this nation from the NPP thieves who were in power 8 solid years, only lying and telling us things full of arrogance. Listen to what he said. They have come there, they say Raymond is not there. Must Raymond be there before somebody will be freed? How about if Raymond is there and he doesn't want you to meet him? He's made it clear. If you are ready for the bail terms, this is what it is. It's lawful. Do you need to see me? No, it is institutions that are working, not humans. Obama told us this when he was here. He said Africa no longer needs strong men. What Africa needs is strong institutions. That's what he told us. My brother, my sister, they went there and listened to their leaders. There's another guy called Justin Kodria. I think recently they wanted him out of the party as well. They wanted to kick him out. He also spoke. Let's listen to what he spoke. These guys lack common sense. They follow prophets with no common sense. They won't apply common sense to the prophecies they receive. Prophecies are good. They work. But when you follow prophecies with no common sense, you will talk like Justin Kodria. His spiritual father is that man that we are told was most corrupt about this, cathedral that they were trying to build and sank a lot of millions in that. He was the secretary or whatever he was. The idiot is waiting to be jailed. I have no respect for thieves. Anybody, my brother, my sister, who is seen as a thief, you have no respect for me. You could be Prophet Moses. Your beard could be as long as from here to Zabzugu. I don't have any respect for you. Because of your doings, a lot of innocent people are dying night and day. You are a prophet, so we should keep quiet. No, sir. No, sir. Now the guy is in court. They were those who helped Nana Addo to steal from us using that cathedral. When you look at it, it's now a big hole. To the average Ghanaian, when they hear cathedral now, it's the most expensive hole in the world. Now the habitat of toads, frogs, and wild alligators. Justin Kodria, he spoke after his prophet told him that his party would win and that he will get a very powerful position. And arrogantly, he said that the NPP will win the elections because of this guy here called Justin Kodria. What an arrogant prophecy. Watch this.
The constitution is clear. 2 terms is 2 terms. So it's not this antics that will take our mind from what the government wants to do by extending the tenure of the president. So if this is what they think they can do to divert attention, then they have failed. They have failed woefully. The New Patriotic Party is a strong party. We have men who are very resilient. They are men who will not be coerced by all these tactics of intimidation. And I can assure you that we shall bounce back in 2028. But when the tables turn, appointees of this government should be very worried. Thank you. So do we...
Did you hear that? One thing was running through all that they were saying. When the tables turn. Oh, when the tables turn. In other words, when we come back into power. When I come back into power, 6 million years from now, when all of you are dead, with Baumia and all those people, I will still be alive, and I will tell the generations yet to come that these were the people who messed up Ghana. You heard him. He said President Mahama is looking for a 3rd term. That's why they are doing this. Jesus have mercy. Mahama is looking for a 3rd term. In our constitution, you're supposed to have 2 terms. Mahama has had his 2 terms. But the whole of Ghana is crying that he should have another term. And Mahama says, no, I love my constitution. I will not soil my good name with a 3rd term. I'm not running. But these guys are so scared of Mahama. As we have been told, it is not our ignorance that scares them. It's our knowledge. Mahama says no. He's not ready for a third term. Yet these guys are so scared stiff that they keep repeating that. What is he saying? He says, oh, Mahama wants a third term and they want a distraction. That is why they are doing this. What has that got to do with 55 million that's allegedly stolen, misappropriated, and laundered? You see, it hurts me. Sometimes I feel like crying. We say Ghana is corrupt. And when we try to fight corruption, yes, we understand that corruption would fight us back. But there are some people we never expected will be part of the fighters of corruption. And those people are the Justin Codiers. They are the Salam Mustafas. They are the, what's the other guy? Afenyo Markin. Afenyo Markin and his clique of rascals went to sit at the same EOCO office there. Sat down because some rascal called Wontumi had been arrested. And there was some kind of investigation going on. You claim you are lawyers. You go and sit down on the floor. Free Wontumi. Free Wontumi. Wontumi is innocent. Free Wontumi. They are fighting against freedom of speech. What freedom of speech? What has freedom of speech got to do with stolen 55 million? What has freedom of speech got to do with theft? Today, after fighting for Wontumi and sitting on the floor and doing, what's that thing called, yoga? We saw Afenyo Markin sitting on the floor doing yoga. We saw him slap a policeman 3 times. Nothing happened. If the policeman had slapped him once, my brother, my sister, all Ghana would have caught fire. What kind of justice system do we have in this country? He's a politician. If you arrest him, oh, other people will come out and say, yes, they are fighting against freedom of speech. What has a slap got to, 3 slaps got to do with freedom of speech? Right now, slaps have become freedom of speech. You slap a policeman, uniformed policeman, young policeman, who is there to protect you 3 times on the trot. And that's freedom of speech. The hand is now talking. Jesus have mercy. After fighting for Wontumi, what happened next? Wontumi went to plead guilty and is looking for a plea deal for a reduced sentence. Those idiots didn't come back again to sit on the floor to do a demonstration of apology. The same EOCO. The same EOCO. Oh, EOCO is witch hunting. EOCO is fighting against opposition. Blah, 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 blah. Because Wontumi has been arrested. Salam Mustafa and all those blockheads came out to say they will make Ghana ungovernable because they are the most radical people on earth. Wontumi has pleaded guilty. The same man they said somebody was witch hunting, and he's looking for a plea deal for a reduced sentence. Are these same people going to go out there and march to apologize to the nation? To the Miracles has been arrested. And they are out there again making noise. It looks like they are always ready. We as a people, we are always ready to protect our own thieves no matter what. Later we'll tell them, you see how we fought, we fought. Yeah, we knew that you were guilty. But yeah, we have to fight for you. They too, they come to power. They too, they go thief. If they thief, they go fight for them our own. And where does the country go? We are the losers. We are giving politicians the opportunity to steal from us. How was Miracles Aboagye Dennis arrested? EOCO has released a lot of statements and all that, and that is common knowledge. Okay? It's what EOCO put up. Arrest of Dennis Aboagye, aka Miracles, and Gerald appear in respect of 55 million investigations into the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Centralization. And this is Accra, 13 July 2026. Now, the Economic and Organized Crime Office wishes to inform the general public that it has arrested Dennis Edward Aboagye, former Executive Secretary of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization, in connection with ongoing investigations into alleged financial and procurement-related irregularities at the Secretariat. Now, the arrest follows extensive investigations commenced by EOCO after receiving a petition from the current Executive Secretary requesting further investigations into a forensic audit conducted into the affairs of the Secretariat covering the period from 1st August 2022 to 2nd February 2025. Now, the investigations which commenced last year following an initial forensic audit of the IMCCOD and the subsequent petition concern the suspected misappropriation, misapplication, diversion, and theft of public funds amounting to 55 million Ghana cedis. That's about 5.5 million American dollars. Now, the former Executive Secretary of the IMCCOD, Mr. Dennis Aboagye, aka Miracles, the former accountant of IMCCOD, Mr. Gerard Appiah, and others are under investigation for suspected offenses, including conspiracy to steal and stealing, using public office for profit, causing financial loss to the state, dissipation of public funds, defrauding by false pretenses, 6, money laundering. EOCO knows that Gerard Appiah has voluntarily began refunding, that's returning the loot of funds connected to the crimes under investigation. These recoveries do not, and by themselves, conclude the investigative process, neither does it absolve any suspect of any crime. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, my brother? Following significant new findings last week relating to suspected fraud and theft involving Mr. Dennis Aboagye, who is already aware of the investigation, has already visited the office on it, EOCO initiated an operational plan to effect his arrest this week. Listen, as part of this process, Mr. Aboagye was placed on the stop order a week ago to prevent any sudden travel that could impede the investigation this week. Unknown to the office, he had already departed the country. Upon his arrival at the Accra International Airport on Saturday night, officers of the Ghana Immigration Service executed a stop order and handed Mr. Aboagye over to EOCO on Sunday morning. He subsequently accompanied investigators on a search on Sunday, which is expected to continue today. Today, Monday, EOCO further confirms that Mr. Aboagye will be granted bail in accordance with the Constitution and the laws of Ghana. Likewise, Mr. Gerard Appiah is expected to complete his bail conditions today and will be released while investigations continue. EOCO remains committed to conducting its investigations professionally, impartially, and strictly within the law. The office will continue to respect the constitutional rights of all persons under investigation while pursuing its mandate to investigate economic and organized crime and recover public assets. The public is assured that further updates would be provided and when appropriate. Dash. You see, Ochame onim kasano. Osinana wawasu. 2 people are said to have connived to steal 55 million Ghana cedis. EOCO invites them, starts interrogating them time after time. Then EOCO gets enough facts to say that, oh, you know what? These guys have actually stolen. The whole thing was initiated by the new person who was taken into that office. He went there and realized that, hey, nyafu didism all over the place. EOCO, please come and check. Oh, this one there, me, I can't look at it alone, as we say in Ghana. EOCO came in to look at the forensic audit, went into it, dug deep into it, When Salah Mustafa and the rest claimed that Raymond was sleeping, he was busily digging into the theft of their members. My brother, my sister. And then they discovered it. Hey, immigration, put this guy on the stop order. The two of them. Let neither of them fly out of the country. We have seen something crazy. Not knowing at the time. Miracles Aboagye had already flown out of the country. Thankfully, his party is having elections. So quietly, he announced that he wants to run for national chairman alongside Wuntumi and the rest. Hey! You know what happened? You know what happened? He wants to run for office within his party, competing with Wuntumi and all those people. So he flew down right there at the Accra International Airport. He was arrested, handed over to EOCO. EOCO said, well done. Have you eaten? He said, why are you asking? Oh, yes, we want to take good care of you. I don't need it. Okay, we are going to your house. Remember the investigation we started with you? Take us to your house. We want to find out what's up. He marched them to their house, to his house. They looked at it and found a lot of things. I don't have the permission to tell you. They were supposed to continue today, and they did. But party members decided that they will come out today and impede the investigation. They are good at that. We want the country to grow, yet we still want to protect our own alleged thieves, all in the name of political witch hunting. Look at what Salam said. Listen to what he said. Look at what Kodria said. Mahama wants a third term. That is why he's doing this. But when we come into power, we will deal with these appointees. Is it a threat? That was how Miracles was arrested. They took him to his house, found a lot. Today, same thing. He's been able to meet his bail conditions, so they will release him. As said, it's now with Geralda Pia, who has already started giving the money, and is already crying and po. Where the mafa, me boss na no modia monje. Me Miracles na say anka monje monje. You see, osofa brobe. Wo. O my sika. Et se osofa brobe. How then? Wo. In Ghana, koko football bo. Unya nima yam passe. Missy Ghana ha. Akoye se koko football bo. Koko fu nu kura ma mensesa no. Achimball bo. Unya nima yam passe. So much tribalism, nepotism, pluralism, all the isms and schisms you can find in this country, including cronyism. Partism, I say on my own. You see, asem bibi etia, asempa etia, enti ya kaso. EOCO, under that blue suit, wearing dangerous dude, capo di tutti capi, one caporet, is no more a Mickey Mouse outfit. It's not a white elephant. It is a lion.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.